He wants out of Green Bay. He's not going back. And I don't think people understand, Tony, what kind of dude Aaron Rodgers is. Take the football out of it. This is a guy who has not talked to his family for a long, long time over whatever. And you're telling me he's willing to basically divorce his family, but he's not going to stand firm in what he believes about being disrespected by Green Bay? If you believe that, I have some land in the swamps of Miami I would like to sell you.
In the middle of March, when Missouri had their pro day, I was speaking with someone who was at the pro day, and he told me exactly what was going to happen with Aaron Rodgers. But it was too unbelievable. I said, I could not believe it to the point where I was going to follow through on it. I was like, this guy's just giving me a load of crap. It turned out to be completely true. Now, a couple things. Unlike the Deshaun Watson situation in Houston, where Watson lost out to Easterby and they brought Caesarea in as general manager, and Watson said, I'm gone. This didn't turn on a dime. This was a buildup of a lot of different things with, ending with the Packers cutting a free agent receiver who Aaron Rodgers liked, who a couple of days after Aaron Rodgers spoke highly of his ability, of his work ethic, the Packers then cut 𝗙𝗢𝗥𝗘𝗓𝗏, and Aaron Rodgers says, I've had it. I'm out of here. So this was the build-up starting with the selection of Jordan Love and not notifying him. And it's another situation where, as I reported on draft night at Pro Football Network, Rodgers wants to be in a situation where he has some say in the personnel, who's going to be around him, who's going to cut, who's going to keep him. And that 𝗙𝗢𝗥𝗘𝗓𝗏 move really, I think, was the last straw for him.
Yeah, and just so people understand how long this has been bubbling under the surface, after the 2017 season, Aaron Rodgers found out that his quarterbacks coach, one of his closest people on the team, Alex Van Pelt, would not be coming back. That was the first thing that really bothered him. Then he openly campaigned for somebody else to get the general manager's job, and they gave it to 𝗬𝗢𝗄𝗏. Then last year, they trade back into the first round to take his eventual replacement, Jordan Love. And then, as you mentioned, the 𝗙𝗢𝗥𝗢𝗓 thing, literally the day before they cut him, Aaron Rodgers had sung his praises, as you alluded to, in an interview, saying, I can trust 𝗙𝗢𝗥𝗢𝗓. I know where he's going to be. He's a very important player for us. And then they cut him, and Aaron's like, and you can say whatever you want. You think he's being a diva. You think he shouldn't. That's all fine and good. But you better be prepared to think that Jordan Love is going to be the next Aaron Rodgers if you're willing to let Aaron Rodgers go, or if you've ticked off Aaron Rodgers to this point. Because I'm telling you, I know people close to him. He is dug in here. Like, people think, oh, he'll come back. Well, hold up. Do you remember when Carson Palmer basically said, I'm not coming back to the Bengals, and no one believed him, and he sacrificed $50+ million in his contract? He was dug in. It was a matter of principle for him. And I feel it's a matter of principle for Aaron Rodgers. And look, we all want all the money we can possibly make. I get that. But it's not like he needs it. He wants to play somewhere where he feels like he's appreciated. And if you have a problem with Aaron Rodgers, then you better have a problem with Bill Parcells when he said, hey, if I'm making the dinner, I want to buy the groceries. It's the same thing. And Aaron Rodgers is single-handedly the most important member of that organization. I use member for a reason, because that includes the coaches and the general manager and the president and everybody else. Aaron Rodgers is that guy for Green Bay. And if you're going that far to tick him off, you guys have to think to yourself, what are we doing wrong?
And it's not, and for those who think he's a diva, the guy comes and shows up week in and week out and plays. And he's basically carried that franchise. And it's only the missteps of the franchise, not the missteps of Aaron Rodgers, that have prevented them from winning another championship. It's not an Odell Beckham type of situation when you're talking about a diva. This guy, he's football straight ahead, everything on the football field. So I don't buy into the whole diva argument. But I agree with you. I mean, he's going to want to go someplace where he feels comfortable, where he feels valued, where he feels he has a say in what's happening on the field to make the team better. And obviously, that's out the door with Green Bay.
Yeah, just understand, like all these people, oh, he's a diva. Well, you know what? How many teams would take that quarterback diva right now? Outside of Kansas City and maybe Tampa Bay, what other team wouldn't want Aaron Rodgers? Like, what other team? Like, I know you have Josh Allen. I know you have Baker Mayfield, all that kind of stuff. But if you don't have Patrick Mahomes and you don't have Tom Brady, every other team, and Seattle maybe, but there's been a lot of problems there with Russell Wilson that we've already talked about on these shows. Every other team would want that guy. And if he's ticked off by the things you're doing, that's a you problem, not an Aaron Rodgers problem, the way I see it. So we'll see how this plays out. By the way, Denver, I still think, is his best option because I think Denver is ready-made to win. The only problem for Denver is they play in Mahomes' division. That's the only thing. They have a lot of weapons for Aaron Rodgers to play with, and the defense got really a lot better the last time. Still hold out the idea that there may be a seed change, and Denver might be a place where Aaron Rodgers ends up. All right,
I think in Denver, he also has John Elway there to protect him, which I think is a big carrot at the end of the stick for him.
Yeah, and what did Elway do for Peyton Manning at the end of his career? The exact same thing. Held up, he's been terrible at drafting quarterbacks, but landing big time free agent quarterbacks, that he's good at.